Good evening, everybody. This is Frozen Fan 420 here. My cell phone currently reads 11:42 p.m. on Sunday, May 9th, 2021. This is a top 15 list of my favorite TV moms. We're going from number 15 right up to number 1. Coming in at number 15 was Shirley Partridge, played by Shirley Jones in the Partridge Family, which ran from the late 60s into part of the 1970s, and also starred the late David Cassidy, Danny Bonaducci, and many others. They were a musical family. Number 14, Morticia Addams from the Addams Family, played by Carolyn Adams. Many people do remember that classic TV show, some of them don't. Also portrayed by Daryl Hannah, Angelica Houston, and more recently, Charlize Theron in the 2019 animated feature. Number 13, Lucy Ricard from I Love Lucy. Yes, she was a mother. She became a mother of Ricky Jr. late in the run of I Love Lucy, I do believe. So, she was a great mother. And she definitely saved her best moments for last. Number 12, probably the one that makes us laugh the most, Roseanne Connor from Roseanne. Before her character got axed and the show's revival was canceled because of a racist remark. But I don't want to get into that. But she made us laugh every single week. It was a dysfunctional family. Everybody loved her. Jill Taylor, Home Improvement, always disapproved sometimes what Tim did, but she would never disapprove of Tim being a wonderful husband. Even if it means doing stupid things. Rita Loud from Loud House rounds out the top 10, making it number 10. She's a caring mother of 11 children, just one boy in the family, but she cares about every single one of her children as much as she does her job as a dentist. Number 9 is Marion Cunningham from Happy Days, played by Marion Ross, and she was Joni and Richie's mother, and she always knew right from wrong, and she taught them to that. Coming in 8th place, Angela Bauer from Who's the Boss. She was a divorced ad executive who hired a former professional baseball player, played by Tony Danza, to be housekeeper for them, and it was actually a very good show. She was a no-nonsense woman, but in the end, she cared much about her family as she did. Coming at number 7, Harriet Winslow from Family Matters, played by Jo Marie Payton. She knew that when things were tough, especially between the love of Steve and Laura, she was always there for the family whenever she needed. Kind of like Carl Winslow, her husband. Number 6, Maggie Seaver from Growing Pains, of course, played by Joanna Kearns. And she took a job as a newscaster, working for a politician. She took many jobs, but she cared about her family as much as her work. Her husband Jason, her 4 kids, Ben, Mike, Chrissy, and Carol. She was an example of a working mother. June Cleaver is in the top 5, played by Barbara Billingsley, one of the most well-known TV moms of them all. And she would always make a nice meal for her family, for Beaver, for Wally, for her husband. She was a caring soul. Deborah Barone, number 4, yeah, she was funny. She and Ray had their moment. Ray Barone had their moments, but through it all, they still loved each other and their 3 children. Edith Bunker at number 3. Always under Archie's skin, but she still loved him very much, and she was a very funny TV lady, played by the late Jean Stapleton. Coming at number 2, Carol Brady, who had 3 girls from her previous marriage, played by Florence Henderson. Of course, she was a loving mother, and she understood what the girls would go through on a daily basis, and yeah, she and Robert Reed were the perfect couple, and you can't argue with that. Now, I say, here's number 1. Marge Simpson from The Simpsons. Yep. Even after 32 years, the charm on this woman has never been lost, and her love on the children will always be the same. Even though Bart's still the troublemaker and her husband Homer can be lazy, she still supports everybody, and she's loving, caring, kind, patient, just everything you want in a mother and then some. So that's my list of top 15 favorite TV moms. That'll do it. I'm Frozen Fan 421. I'll have more videos coming up later on, so don't go away.